Welcome back, my friend, to the show that never ends. It is August 28th, 20 and the 25. It is 3:15 p.m. after regular trading hours. Big shout out to Maya Coco. This is her 23rd birthday today, my little baby girl. Living out in Massachusetts. She's on her, I don't know what, third week of her new job. So far, so good. Still worry about her being out there by herself, but she wanted an adventure, always has. So she's doing it. She's doing it. I'm proud to her, but I told her the door's always open. Although her mom is like, don't keep telling her that. I go, why? The door is always open. Anywho, had a couple of nights in Wrigleyville in Chicago, North Side. Beautiful back-to-back Cubs day games. Two different couple friends. We had Jeff and Casey the first game and Kevin and Holly the second game. Lots of laughs, lots of good food, some good baseball. They went 1-1 out of those two games that we were at. And then Lady and I, we jumped on a jet aeroplane and headed out to Hilton Head Island, where we celebrated our 27th wedding anniversary and just had an absolute blast, just laughing and thanking God and all that is holy for the lives that we've established together. The fact that we are able to meet each other when we did, it was like the perfect love storm coming together. So we had a good time. Met some awesome people out there. Literally, some people recruiting us to come live at the island because we said we're kind of scouting out different areas to spend the winters. And we had these two couples. They were just the loveliest people, just recruiting us like we were, professional baseball players, free agents. Wanted us to come and hang out with them and check out their neighborhood, their golf courses, their pickleball courts, bocce ball, all the stuff the retirees do. But Stacy and I, we put so many miles in on the beach. And what a gorgeous beach, Hilton Head Island. And just long, wide. It's hard, compact sand, which is great for walking and riding bikes. And we had a blast. So very thankful to have my lady friend in my life. But let's get into some of the trading. Yes, did you do some trading while you were gone? I did a little trading. Brought my laptop along because lady said she might have to do some real estate. She did put a deal together while we were out of town, and I put some deals together, some good, some bad. Let's get into them right now. So since the last we talked, here are the trades starting on August 18th. We went short gold on that trade, made about 800 on that, long on the ES, and you know what that is? That's the S&P 500 futures. Lost won $957. Then had a nice big loss on gold. Went long after switching from. Let's see, in the right order. I guess it must be. Went long on gold at 33.93. Got stopped out at 33.85. Lost $2,395. So we ended the day at negative $644. And then we decided let's run it back. Let's lose some more money on the 19th. Had a big loss here. Went long on the S&P at 51. And then just terrible timing. 5 contracts. Got stopped out at 64.25 for a whopping loss of $5,809. You up to your old tricks again? And then again, I'm getting better. I just know it. I can feel it in my soul. Getting better, establishing an actual plan. Not sure what happened with the plan on that trade, but we turned around and said, hey, you know what? You thought you were long at 51, so we missed the move. If we would have stayed patient and bit our nails all the way down through the little flush that went on in ES, then, and I would have never done this in the past where I lost a bunch of money at 51 and then went long again, 14 points higher. I would have never done that in the past, but now because it's like when a quarterback throws an interception, you got to get right back in there and run the game plan. So went long at 64.65, hit the limit at 64.72, collected 13 on that trade, but ended the day down $4,496. Then on the 20th, let's just go back to back to back lost jacks, and we'd started off just horribly. ES went long at 63.91, got stopped out at 81, and you can tell by the number of contracts that this was up to your old tricks, because this means I was chasing it down all the way downtown to Chinatown before I finally got stopped out for a loss of $5,186. And then this true BART trading form at this juncture, let's just get a little bit back. Instead of getting a lot back, we just got a little bit back. Went 2 contracts here at 96, limit at 06, went long at 88, limit at 95. So we added 796 and 1,044, ended the day at minus 33.46. So that's the bad. Let's get to the good. So from there, we went on a little bit of a heater. On the 21st, went long silver, went long ES. Both of those trades booked for 1874 profit on the day. Following the day, we went short ES here. So we went long again on silver. Nice trade, 24.94. I remember that specifically because we were drinking coffee out on the lanai looking over the beach, getting ready for our morning walk. And within 5 minutes, this trade transpired and put $2,494 in my pocket. Had a little quick baby short on the ES for a win of 545. Ended the day at up 3,039. Really nice day on the 25th. Long silver, 5 contracts at 535, and then limit at 720 for a $4,630 profit. Went long ES at 63 on just 3 contracts. So we caught a nice little run here from 63 to 80. $2,290 bills. Hit that day at $6,849. Following day, the 26th, started by only, what happened here is I don't have I had another long silver that it was like 3 contracts, and then I got stopped out like at break even. So in the next round, I was only able to capture 1 contract, but it had a nice run from 38.99 to 39.155 limit. Take profit at 823. Went long again on ES. Look what we're doing here though. Like, what was the one where I lost a bunch of money on? 63.91 is where we entered, and then we got stopped out and lost 51.86. And then just a couple days later, I'm entering at 64.53. And again, that goes to the psychology, which is my mind and would have prevented me from doing these types of trades. When you just lost at 63.91, now you're going to enter long at 64.53. That's insane. But it's trade by trade is what I have figured out on the futures market. And although the technical is very important, and I really do look to the charts, there's short-term pattern recognition trades. That's what I've been trying to establish, and we're getting better than we are getting worse, if that makes sense. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, still making progress. Went long at 53, limit at 64, 3 contracts, 1706 for a daily win of 25.29. And then on the 27th, we had another long. This one at 64.76, got out at 82 for quick 622. Went long again at 85 and limited out at 93 for 821. And then silver, this one is more documented step by step on this trade. Went long at 76. The first take profit, so it's 5 contracts. First take profit hit at 95. Second one hit at 825. Third one, we had 2 contracts on 860. And these 2 were right when we were lined up to get on the plane. So this was yesterday, and I wanted to be out because we had a layover in Tennessee, or in Nashville, Tennessee. So I wanted to be flat again, entering that final trip from Nashville to Chicago. Was able to do so for $2,040 profit. So on the day was $34.83. And then today, with a clean slate, working from home, had an exact plan. And so the first one, I went in at 6,500 long, hit the first at 6507. I'm like, this thing's going to be exactly as it's laid out. Then I got stopped out at break even on those at 6,500. So the total trade was $250. I'm like, hey, it's going down a little more. So I did chase. So I ended up with an average of 64.95 because it went all the way down to 64.81. It was a wick down in the 64.81. So I was adding on the way down and ended up with an average of 64.95, 6 contracts. First one at 99, got that. Second one at 65.02, got that. Then 04, then 08, and then the final one was at 12. And so put in 29.50 on that trade for a daily total of $3,200. And during that time frame of the trades I just went over was 18 trades out of 21 were winners, but still the biggest, pretty much the biggest losers were the losing trades. So we'll be working on that continuously. So that is an update of what I've been up to. Over here on the funded account, I did one little baby trade today and ended up taking profit for $429.10. Performance stats on this, I'm up 32.43. I'm making baby trades, and we got a 78% win total. And my biggest loss, because I've lost this shows 12 trades and 43 winners. With the reality, I wouldn't count them that way because I think they must be counting contracts in these trades. And there were two pretty big losing trades on the losing side, where we're showing $2,708 in losses, because one of them I forgot that I had the trade on. Because I never, in the beginning, I just wasn't thinking of using this once I got this funded account. And then what I found out, because of course I don't read directions, I'm a man, was that it's just the trade has to end in the same day. I didn't realize I couldn't carry it through the night. So it just stopped me out at the worst time ever. So I took a big loss there and then another big loss. I think it's only been 2 losses on a total of 12 contracts. And then our wins are 59.52. And like I said, the net right now is 32.84, 83.80. So we got that going for us. Over on the contracts, Bitcoin coming back down to even on the day. I see it as not probably not coming back down too far, if at all, before heading back up and above 114, 140, which I have the resistance lines at. So we will see that. Silver is kind of meandering here sideways. I missed a huge trade. If I would have just left my trade on from Nashville, then I would have had just a winner chicken dinner. And those will be coming. They'll be coming. I like to be quick as I can be on those trades when I'm making trades that I shouldn't be making, like at airports or walks along the beach. Gold is looking beautiful. I think we're going to see, I would imagine we're going to find a little bit of a pullback tomorrow. It is a beautiful day and a beautiful run it's had. A beautiful day for the banksters to come in and fraudulently short the market. So that's what I'm expecting for gold, but I still think it's got room to roam this year. And that's the same with silver, is that I think we might see, if we get a little action. In fact, I'll probably put in some bids to run once we get, because at 4:00 the market will close on the futures, open again at 5. We'll see where things stand. Then I might put some wishful bids in on silver in case the fraudsters attack it overnight, which they like to do between Thursday and Friday, because I'm still extremely bullish on silver. In fact, I missed 2 would have been beautiful leap purchases, some call purchases on SLV, silver ETF. Missed them both and still licking my wounds on those. So we'll see what goes on tomorrow. If we start to get a retracement, then I'll be looking to add at certain levels. I'd like to see lower than that. I'd probably like to see something down here as maybe a first contract putting on the board. Again, talking out loud. ES, what do we, I think I got some levels on here. So this is my plan today. Put some levels on. Had all this was set up as resistance because once my trade was in, then I'm like, all right, where am I taking profit? I did like 60. I ended up going 64.99 and then 04, 8, and 12. And then I was out thinking that it could still hit 15. It rocked right through 15, even almost got all the way up to 65.24 before now took a little back seat. So we'll see where it's just in uber bullish right now. We do have some economic news that'll be out at 7:30 Central Time tomorrow morning. We'll see how the market responds to that. But all systems still a go here in the marketplace, but you never know. You never do know what kind of catalyst can turn this on its head. That's what's going on. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to wish Maya Coco happy birthday down in the comments so I can send her there to read them all. Tell her what a wonderful young lady she's turned into. And I will, wait, hold on. Like, subscribe, comment, share this video and this channel with a lovable friend, and I will see you in the next video.